didn't, it wouldn't go more than, you know, maybe 300 cycles either direction, which, you know, was within that channel. You know, that's the 5 kcs of that channel.
Yeah, well, that's why the only thing I run over here is Class AB.
Exactly. I mean, you know, now, granted, those started out as Class Cs. They were, you know, the Texas Stars. But we put a lot of extensive filtering and stuff in them.
UDX 483 South Carolina standing by.
And we're hearing you down here in Arizona, 483.
Roger, roger. Y'all making a good trip to the Carolinas for sure.
Well, I appreciate it. We're getting a lot of bleed over here. Somebody running a nasty amplifier, so he's kind of tearing things up.
I hear you, I do. Well, it ain't me. I don't think I'm close enough to you. But yeah, I'm running one of those old Texas Stars you're talking about, but I'm running an old antique one.
Yeah, back when they actually put a little bit of care in what they built. Yeah. Anyway, I had a pair of stacked Sweet 16s I used to run in my truck, and like I was telling him, we put you know, an excessive amount of filtering in it just to keep it clean.
Roger, roger. Well, running a Sweet 16, you have to put a whole lot of filtration in all that. But yeah, this is going by videos. I don't know it to be fact or anything else, but it's a possibility that this model may have been Texas Star's first production 2-pill. It's called an MC250. So it's actually got a purple label on the face of it.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one, but yeah, I just, like I said, you know, we did a lot to make that thing clean. You know, got tired. You know, I just can't stand people that bleed 3 or 4 channels either direction. You know, but anyway, I'm gonna get back to old Fred here in the Phoenix area, and pleasure talking with you there. You have a good one. 335 Kevin over here in Glendale, Arizona. Back to you, Fred.
Well, I'm going to run around the corner here and get me some water. My tea done run out, so yeah, give me about 5. I get the old ice maker going here and give me a glass of ice water.
All right, Fred. Yeah, anymore, I don't even care if it's even cold. I just keep bottles of water here on my desk.
Well, the bottles are outside, and I'm inside. Refrigerator's closer, so yeah, it's a good day to have a little bit of ice in the water.
Roger, yeah, I've got 2 of those 36-pack ones in the bedroom, and 1 down on the kitchen counter, and 6 more of those out in the garage.
Well, Glenn, I appreciate you letting me in there. UDX 483 operator Steve over here, 30 miles west of the edge of America in South Carolina. 3030 over there, Scottsdale, Arizona. He's a member of the club with us, the UDX club. But again, greatly appreciate you letting me in there. Good to talk with you. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. UDX 483, waving a hand and getting out of the way.
Alrighty, South Carolina, you have a good one out there, but sorry I didn't mean to really cut you off like that, but we were kind of talking here local. Didn't really expect any skip. We hadn't heard a whole lot up here. But anyway, you have a good one. 335 Kevin, Glendale, Arizona on the site.
Kevin, I'm sorry I called you Glenn, but yeah, no offense taken at all, my friend, none at all. Perfectly okay, but hopefully we'll catch you again, and like I said, I'll stand on out of the way. I'm gonna scan the band, see if what I can find. Definitely good to meet you, Kevin, and like I said, hopefully we'll do it again soon. Click, click, my friend. yeah, a little bit. I spend most of my time in the upper channels, talking international anymore. It's, you know, unless Europe's coming in, and then I'll go into the lowers, but that's about it.
I hear you. Yeah, I enjoy. I talk a lot. You know, to Ireland and you know, England every now and again, and you know, down to Australia and occasionally Hawaii. You know, I just got no use for that 38 crap.
100% agree with you, my friend. Yeah, you know, Australia and New Zealand I have trouble with. Most of the other stuff I don't have much of a problem. I've gotten into South Africa, a lot of Brazil. I actually hit Russia about a month ago for the first time. Guy Andrew 001, I think it was, yeah. Having a lot of fun with it. I've got a YouTube channel, it's the same as my call sign, UDX-483. If you care to take a look at that. If you have any desire to see what you sound like on the other end, I am running my camera. I wouldn't put anything out there if you didn't know about it, didn't approve it, but if you'd like to hear what you sound like, I can put up a little piece for you.
Okay, what was that website?
It's UDX-483 on YouTube.
Yeah, I've never heard this radio over there. I have no clue what it sounds like.
Uh-oh, that might be a big surprise there, Kevin.
Well, I don't know what you normally sound like, but it sounds real good over on this end. Yeah, I don't hear anything at all that sounds bad about it.
He sounds just like me.
Pretty much. You got a little more more of a treble sound than he does.
Yeah, well, we get mistaken a lot for him and I. People call him me and me him, so yeah, that happens all the time. This is Fred over here in Phoenix, by the way, his neighbor, so I'll get out of here.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I just like I said, I was just bouncing out and apologizing for the per se rude interruption, just jumping in there, but yeah, no, it's fine with me. Like I said, basically the only difference I hear, you have a more of a treble tone to yours than Kevin does.
Maybe my pants are too tight, huh? What do you think?
Oh, I plead the fifth.
There you go. Anyways, yeah, I want to get on the side and let you finish your conversation with Kevin there. Yeah, we're not talking about anything. You didn't barge in on nothing. We're just talking about nothing. So, the handle here is Fred, so I'm going to get out of here and listen to you and Kevin there. Check, check.
Roger, Fred. It's good to meet you as well, and I'm guessing I'm going to be putting a video out there, so if you want to hear what you sound like, you're going to be in it too there, Roger.
Copy that.
Yeah, y'all, you'll have one of the only videos with the light on in the shack. Usually I have the other lights running. I'll, yeah, change the lighting a little bit here.
Oh gosh, yeah, used to be we'd have a pretty large crowd of us out here locally, all within a 5 to 10 mile radius. But it seems like everybody's kind of lost interest right now.
Yeah, it's going crazy. It's from one extreme to the other. It's either you got 1,000 people calling at once or nobody.
Yeah, you try to talk local and you can't even talk because, you know, every 2 minutes there's a, you know, station on the side or break or somebody making a stupid noise.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, like I said, I spent a good majority of my time going to the Triple Nickel and you know, seeing what I can get international. And you know, I got into CB back in what, about 97, I think it was, and I stayed in it for about 8-9 years, and it got to be where local, you know, AM, you couldn't talk because of all the local agitators. And then it got to be, you know, I was only doing the free band, and just lost interest. And during COVID, I ended up selling most of what I still had sitting on the shelf, which was just about everything but the radios. And one of the guys that bought a radio from me gave me a sticker and told me about his YouTube channel. And next thing you know, I had old Cobra 25 and a 2-tube mobile linear hooked up on my old CLR2 sitting at 10 feet and was talking all over the country. And needless to say, it's evolved.
Yeah, it becomes addictive. Yeah, I used to do the fast scan and slow scan TV years ago, and I just, you know, lost interest in it. You know, some of the people that I would talk to on there, you know, departed, so it just wasn't worth it anymore. So I just, yeah, that's when I let everything lapse.
Yeah, Roger, definitely understand. Been there, yeah, I definitely understand it. And you know, things are different now, but you know, there's a handful of people in my area on AM, and literally a handful. To my knowledge, I don't think there's only like 5 people that are sideband in my area, and we're scattered across about 15-20 mile radius. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of sideband, so pretty much everything I do is skip.
Yeah, I haven't been on AM in oh gosh, probably 45 or 50 years. You know, I liked sideband, and that's where I stayed. You know, occasionally I'll go FM, but those guys, find them guys are, you know, they're far and few between. About the only ones I've heard have been on 26805, and I just don't like going down there.
Yeah, Roger, and yeah, it sounds like you and I are very much alike. I prefer sideband. My first sideband contact was way back, and I hit Costa Rica, and I knew then that sideband was where I wanted to be. But yeah, I do like FM. You know, most of the people in the club I'm in, they don't prefer FM. But you know, my first call on FM, I got Germany. My second was 120 miles south of the U.S. border into Mexico, and I was liking it. And of course, conditions went out, and I've only made one FM contact this year. I think that was Italy, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, most of the time when I go down there, it's just quiet. I was getting a lot of the U.S. guy out of, matter of fact, I think he was out of Arizona. Might have been Arkansas. Yeah, it might have been Arkansas. But yeah, there's a handful of guys doing FM in the U.S. But yeah, I'm just not getting any of it.
Yeah, every now and again down there on 805, you'll hear Minnesota, Michigan, and Wisconsin. That's about all I ever hear down there. You know, of course, it might be different on your end. You know how that works, but and usually by the time he gets on board, we're listening to the static.
I hear you, I do, Kevin. Well, Kevin, Fred, like I said, I appreciate y'all letting me get in the middle of your conversation. I definitely enjoyed talking to you. I look forward to the next time. If I ever hear you out here, I'll give you a shout. It seems like every time I come through 415-425, it's a different group of people that I hear. But hey, it's always good to meet new people. Glad to do it. UDX 483, like I said, Operator Steve. I'm 30 miles west of the edge of America, just outside Charleston, South Carolina. Pleasure's been all mine. I'll go ahead and I'll put this out here in just a little while so that y'all can hear what you sounded like. And UDX-483, that's me. If you like what you see, give it a like. Leave me a comment, and I call that an audiograph. That's where you're signing your audio, showing that you heard it. And you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to do any of it. But I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, you got good audio, nice, clean sounding radio. It's definitely one to be proud of. And again, I enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good ones. 73s, 51s, and click, 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 my friends.
Alrighty, well, and so you know, just right here within a 3 or 4 mile square area, there's 3 Kevins here. You got Kevin number 1, then me, Kevin number 2, and then there's Kevin number 3. So don't be mistaken by the Kevin you get.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll take your word for that, and we'll try to keep it straight there, Roger.
Oh, not a problem. Anyway, I'm the one and only, or the first 335, so I think, you know. Oh, anyway, you have a good one out there. Take her easy. 335 Kevin over in Glendale. Like I say, I'm back on the side. Back to you, Fred.
Well, Kevin, I had you, just for the record, 5759. Good, clear audio. Y'all have a good one. I'm out the way. Fred, have a good evening. Kevin, it's been fun. Click, click, click.
73-186, Phoenix, Arizona.